fun fact, I've never really been. It was my first time. Option here, modify if necessary. So I got this device a few weeks ago and I've gotten a lot of questions about it on Instagram. This is actually my first device I've ever really invested in. I guess I'm a little bit skeptical about devices. I'm not fully like trusting, but I noticed that I was getting older. I don't have a lot of wrinkles, but I'm afraid to have them. So when I started to notice some differences in my skin, I was like, oh my gosh, okay, let me do something about it before it's too late. So I started to do some research and I found this device, and what it really does is it really helps your skin absorb the product and also helps with aging. Whenever I use this device at night and I wake up, my skin is so glowy and I have big pores, and my pores are just so small. You can't really see my pores in the morning. I think the key to everything is always consistency. Even in our lives in general, whatever we do, whether it's like working out, whether it's mastering a subject, or really in anything, I think consistency is really the key. So even if you have this device, if you're not being consistent, I don't think there's a point. Also, I only really trust Korean skincare products. Korea's skincare has been known to be 10 years advanced than everyone. I think it's true because whenever I use non-Korean products versus Korean products, I do see a difference in my skin. Since last year, I switched all of my skincare to Korean skincare only. I feel like I'm in like a skincare commercial. I'm gonna start getting ready for my day, but I have a little story for you guys. As you guys have seen in my last vlog, I was in LA for a shoot and call time was at 7:30 in the morning. So I called a Lyft around 7 a.m. Because I'm traveling, I have some bags with me. And when he arrived, I noticed that he didn't get out of the car to help me with my bags, which is fine, it's okay. And so I put my bags in the trunk, I get into the car, and when I got into the car, he just blasted music so loud at 7 in the morning. It was so loud to the point where I had my own headphones and I had my own music. I had it all the way up and I can still hear his music and not mine. I didn't want it to be that naggy, picky passenger. And so I just stayed silent. And also it was really cold in LA that day. And he had all the windows down and he was driving really fast and I was really cold, but I still didn't say anything. And I told myself, Sarah, let's just try to suck it up until we get there, right? And then 10 minutes passed and I could not. My ears were hurting. It's too early for this. I had 3 hours of sleep. So I decided to tell him,
Sir, could you please turn down the music?
and he ignored me. And at first I was like, wait, did he not hear me? Maybe he didn't hear me. And so I asked him again. And then after I asked about 3 times, that's when he finally answered me and said, I'd rather enjoy my music on the right. And I was like, I could not. That's not the response that I expected. I was pretty shocked. And my response was,
I understand, but could you just turn it down a little bit, please?
And then his response was,
I'd rather not. I'd rather just enjoy my music on the ride.
and then I responded saying,
I understand, but you can enjoy the music this loud once I leave your car.
he didn't say anything and he didn't turn down the music. We arrived to the destination, which was my studio. The studio that I worked in, it's a very big studio and the entrance door is never really open. It's always locked. So you have to go on the side of the building. All the times that I work with this client, I've always asked the driver if they can just turn right because I have my bags and the entrance is locked, and they never had a problem. All you're doing is just turning right and that's it. It's literally like 5 seconds of driving. And so when we arrived there, I asked him,
Sir, the door is locked in the front, so could you turn right? Because we use the side door, the back door.
and then he's like,
No, this is your destination. This is your address. So you need to get out.
I understand, but front door is locked. I have my bags. It's 5 seconds of driving. It's literally you turn right and that's it.
he's like, no. And so I got out the car. I left the door open because I had my bags in the trunk and who knows what the hell he was gonna do. So I left the door open and I got to the trunk, got my bag out. Once I got my luggage out, I was so tempted to leave his door open. I was just dying of temptation, just, but I was like, what would Jesus do? So I closed the door and I walked away and I went into the building. But the way to start the day is not that. I have really stiff lashes and my lashes don't stay curled. This primer is everything. I've actually first had it when I was in Korea in college. I remember I loved it, but I stopped using it because I wanted to find something else and try something new, but like none of them really worked. And so recently I came back to this and I was like, why did I ever stop using it? You don't even have to use a mascara. On days where you don't want to put any makeup on and you don't even want to put mascara, I sometimes just put this and it keeps my lashes curled. And then I use this with this. They're both from the same Korean brand. Before I got this, I tried a lot of mascaras from Sephora. I tried all the mascaras that were #1 trendy on TikTok, beauty website, but this one I love both together. With this really curls my lashes. This trio is the best. I'm really telling you all the hacks. Fun fact, I've never really been a blush girl. I never liked blush because I've always had red big cheeks since I was a little girl and I really hated it. I felt like it made my cheeks look even bigger than it is. The red really emphasizes the big cheeks. When I was in college, that's when I first started wearing makeup. My mom would never let us wear makeup until we were adults. So when I first went off to college and I was learning about makeup, I never really put on blush. Recently, I've kind of been into the blush thing. It's so funny how we change. I remember back when I was in college, I would say like, I would never this, never that, never this. And I feel like I'm doing everything that I've said never to when I was in college or when I was a kid. I've changed so much. It's kind of insane. I feel like I'm a whole different person. I like different things. The things I used to like, I do not like. I guess it's a good thing. We're all evolving and changing. And I used to be such a tomboy. I would wear basketball shorts everywhere all day. I never wear heels. I never wear dresses. Like the dress that I'm wearing right now. You could never imagine Sarah Kim wearing a dress like this, ever. Very feminine dresses were never my thing, but I think recently I've like really opened up and trying different things on me that I've never tried. Not only in like fashion, but like really digging deep into like who I am. I'm hungry. I just got back from my shoot. It is currently 8:08. It was a wonderful shoot. It was an amazing, fun team. It was my first time coming to Canada. I feel very blessed. I leave tomorrow morning back to New York. I actually wanted to explore Montreal, but I'm so beat. I'm a bit afraid that if I go explore right now, like it's already 8:09, like tomorrow I'm not gonna be able to wake up or something. I think I'm just gonna order some room service, chill, relax, call it a night, and leave tomorrow morning. Can't wait to erase this makeup. First thing I do when I get back from a shoot is erase my makeup and shower. It's the best feeling coming out of the shower clean. Let's see what they got. I would like to make an order, please. Can I have the pork ribs, coleslaw, grilled bread, pickled fries? Is half for one person and full is for two people? Yeah, then I'll just have the half. Could you guys also send hot sauce? Yeah, I like a lot of hot sauce, please. Thank you. Bye.
Are you on the desk?
Yeah. Or on the bed is fine.
Yeah, but too much sauces is not good for the bed.
For the
Yeah. It's not. It's,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yummy.
At my house.